Chevello, Pat Miletich with you. Both men in orthodox stance. Double jab from Wright. Dropped his right hand though and got exposed to a counter left. Southpaw stance momentarily for Len Cook. Now switches back to orthodox.
Don't know what's going on with Cook's footing, but he slipped twice early.
Both men trade leg kicks. It was Wright who drew the short straw. Nice right hand down the tube there from Cook. Step through knee, spin around. Looking for the underhook off the right arm here. He's got one on the left, has Wright. Looking to trip out the support leg there. Here's Cook. And both men just tango, spinning around in the cage.
Wright, very strong. You can see Cook had that locked up, the body lock. He's having trouble getting that takedown though. He's got to lower his grip. He's got to suck it in and drop his hands down to Wright's hips to be able to suck him in and dump it.
Both men looking a little edgy, a little stiff here tonight. Just need to settle. Again, the battle for underhooks here. Nice knee to the midsection from Wright. Knee guard now put on by Len Cook.
I think Cook's enjoying being tied up right now. He understands Wright's very dangerous from the outside with the speed, with the kicks, things like that. So he's probably happy to be here.
Knee from Cook. Still with that underhook on the left arm there is Wright. Little shoulder nudge from Len Cook.
Yeah, and he used it that time. He bumped in, created a gap, and got his underhook in.
A random shot of the ceiling. And we're back on the cage. Knee guard on again here from Cook. Crossing elbow. And a knee from Wright. So both men trying to remain busy. Over under here from Len Cook.
Keeps going to that attempted trip. Maybe you want to try the inside trip on the other side because Wright's left leg is the lead leg.
Now Cook made a cardinal mistake there and he's doing it again, trying to protect his midsection from the knees with his forearm. It will be ineffective. We saw Wright land the knee before and now Cook on his back.
Made the mistake with that throw. He didn't have Wright pushing into him at all. You can't throw a guy if he's not pushing into you.
Close guard here from Len Cook. All right, trying to slice his nose off. Nice straight right hand and again smack bang for the kisser. Wright getting off some ground and pound pat.
Yeah, very good power from Wright. For 130 pounds, the kid's hitting hard.
Closes the guard again, does Cook. 2 minutes remaining in the first round, set for 3. Posturing up. What does Cook do from here, Pat?
Well, I mean, at this point, he's not in danger because Wright is tying up on the head. When he postures up, that might give him the space to be able to at least wall walk and get himself back to his feet.
Throws the legs up a little higher now in this closed guard, does Len Cook. 90 seconds remain, still controlling the posture of Wright, pulling down on the back of the head.
Those attempted submissions are what's causing Wright to get in there tight because he's a little nervous about them. When actually it'd probably be better just posturing all the way up and striking from there and creating damage. But you can tell he's a little nervous about it.
Gets the right hand off, short elbow to the lower left rib cage. He's quick with those elbows, is Chris Wright.
Yeah, in very close distance.
Knows how to use them. As you said, he's finished each opponent in each of his wins. Only been the distance once. That was a drawn fight. Gets a left hand free. 3 with the right, make it 4. And Cook didn't like it. There's a hematoma popping up on the forehead of Len Cook. And that'll swell up nicely. It's already doubled in size in the last 5 seconds.
Wright's definitely a guy you got to keep wrist control on because when you don't, he's punching.
You see a look of it there. It looks like someone has stuffed a golf ball under the skin on his forehead of Len Cook. 25 seconds remains in the round.
It's always a good look.
You know, friends will call you lumpy. Oh, and Wright is a nasty little man. He's going after that lump. They're doing him a favour, Pat, trying to hammer it back in his head.
Get some ice on it, though.
Final seconds of the first round. It's been an impressive one for Chris Wright. He should take it. We go with the Charles. Good mixed martial arts. That's why John Crisco and the team are here. A lot of movement early on from Cook.
And I think Cook was expecting to be able to control this on the ground. Having a wrestling background was not the case in the first round.
Wright switches to southpaw stance. Now back to his preferred orthodox. And back to orthodox and southpaw. And now he's just confusing me. He's looking to set that right hand. There it goes. It's nowhere near the target. All pressed up against the cage. We're here for the early part of the first round.
Wright now has the double unders, got that body lock. Let's see if he can do something with it.
Knee guard there from Cook. And down they go. Right, top position. Tries to get off the right hand.
Same fatal mistake in the second round, but he's looking for that heel hook.
Handling Cook. Lockout up here. He's going for it. Is Wright in trouble here, Pat?
Well, he continues to roll. Got that leg far enough out where the leverage is gone. Good job getting out.
And he gets out of dodge. Does Chris Wright. Much to the joy of this fantastic crowd. They're on their feet here. Some lady behind us, Pat, going off her absolute rocker.
I think she's dating one of them.
Using the plot here. Knoxville getting right behind all the XFC activities this week. Turning out in droves here tonight. Yanks out that right arm and lands it, does Chris Wright.
Cook keeps going back to that wrist control, trying to stuff that arm for a triangle to get it started, but he's gradually pushing it instead of shoving it quickly when he opens his legs. Wright can see it coming.
There's a man standing behind me with 4.5 teeth trying to start a chant, and I can't quite understand what he's saying, but I know it's for Chris Wright. I just can't get what he's saying, huh?
We are in Tennessee, my friend.
Close guard here from Len Cook. I like Chris Wright. First time calling him live. Impressed by what I've seen so far, the way he consistently gets the hands free and postures up and lands some ground and pound.
I love watching the smaller guys fight. Always lots of action with these guys.
Instructions coming here from the corner of Wright. High up on that left leg, looking to maybe turn it into an omoplata, a shoulder lock. No, goes back to a full close guard as Len Cook. 2 minutes 5 remaining on the clock here in the second. Crowd has quietened a little now. It's the most groundwork they've seen all night in what has been a fantastic night of action so far. 2 knockouts. Now, first 2 fights, both in the first round. Decision to Chase Gormley over Brandon Sales.
Ref not barking any commands at these guys. I think somebody needs to let him know you got to get busy or he's going to stand them up.
Big right hand again. Oh, big thumper from Chris Wright. He dropped it like an anvil. And you see Cook immediately threw the arms up, controlling that posture. And you get a little look at that hematoma once more. Swelling up nicely again here. Well, not nicely for Len Cook, but nicely if you're a connoisseur of a good lump, as we are.
I think Cook's now reserved at this point. He's been just tying Wright up quite a bit just to avoid the punching. Not really looking actively for submissions right now.
Still locking down the head, and again, Wright gets it free, wastes no time. Lands a right hand, lands an elbow. So fast, so slick.
Cook tried to really a day one move with that scissor sweep. Wright's not falling for it though, too good a balance.
Stay tight, keep the head inside, grind on him, head inside, push.
35 seconds now remaining.
Cook working that rubber guard now, trying to get something to happen.
Been on the ground for a long time in this round. Len Cook has spent more time on his back than my ex-girlfriend.
You're getting married next week. I'd slow down on that, bud.
I could still hammer it on the exes, though. It's the beauty of being on live TV, Pat. Should try it out someday. Referee stands and with 10 seconds remaining. Chance for a Hail Mary shot perhaps here to end the round. Well, it is time for a change of game plan, I feel, for Len Cook, Pat.
Yeah, he's got to get something going. He's got to get a takedown of his own. Either set it up with strikes or go for that inside trip we talked about, because so far the takedowns he's been using are not effective. Certainly not the throws. He's ended up on his back twice because of that.
10-9, 10-9, 2 rounds to zip in favor of Chris Wright. As we take a look at some of the action from that second.
Yeah, Wright like a jackhammer, like you said during that round. Once those wrists are free, he's letting his punches fly. And it's a testament to Wright's strength, because every time Cook gets that rubber guard going, he's able to muscle out of it and just force the legs back down low. So Wright is a very strong kid.
Cook choosing to stand between rounds, Wright choosing to take a seat, as they have gone to town once again on the lumpage on the forehead of Len Cook. It's all for Cook to do now. Wright just too fast, too slick. Third and final. And they're getting very artistic tonight. Look at that. Beautiful crane shot from the walkway over the ring. Hit your heart out, Peter Jackson. Left-hand lead, a spinning hook kick there from Len Cook. Okay, he's got a little bit more gusto behind him here, has Cook. Southpaw stance from Wright, which is where Cook wants to throw his right. And a shot to the nards.
Heard the cup a little bit on that one.
It's accidental. You're mixing it up, okay? So take a second, okay? Accidental groin.
And the sadists that are our directors will show it to us again. There it is, cut the pie up the center.
We got a warning. Let's just watch, okay? You guys are mixing it up. You let me know when you're ready.
Referee, Vinnie Brock, just telling Chris Wright, let me know when you're ready. What does Len Cook need to come out and do here, Pat?
Well, he's definitely going to walk right down, get him against the cage, take away the athleticism, and get to work. Just start throwing flurries.
No coaching, no coaching.
No coaching during the break here, warns the referee. And it looks like the old John Smalls are back in the sack, and we are ready to go on here with the third. Switching back to orthodox stances, Chris Wright. Circling into the lead, shoots in for a takedown. Just Len Cook, couldn't get it. Back in front of our commentary position, puts on the knee guard.
Cook's not changing up. His initial takedown attempts get shut down, and then he does not change up and go to something else. It's one move at a time. You're not going to take a good athlete down like that.
Ripping to the liver. Little shoulder thrust there. Trying to improve his position, Chris Wright.
Yeah, I think right now Cook has got to be shocked at the strength of Wright. I think he knew he was strong, but didn't realize he was this strong.
Nice use of the knees here, corking up the outside of the right thigh of Cook. You see how he gets those hands free. He doesn't need much space to work them. Minimal torque, very effective. Down to the canvas we go.
It looked like Cook just pulled guard there. I mean, keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting, is what I always say. It was not effective in the first 2 rounds from his back. I don't know why he did that.
Got advance. I can let you lay down here.
Len Cook, a chance to show off some of his jiu-jitsu, trained from the Absolute Jiu-Jitsu team in Bristol. He is a blue belt in BJJ. Also practices kickboxing, wrestling. The kickboxing hasn't really been prevalent tonight, I've got to say. Wright showing no signs of ring rust. His first appearance since September of last year, when he was choked out in the second round by Cornelius Godfrey. And it's obvious Paddy's been training like a demon since that loss.
Yeah, he fine-tuned his skills for certain. Much better on the ground, much better defensively.
Look at that right hand as soon as Cook found his feet, and they clinch up once more. short-range knees to the outside thigh, always remaining busy. Here's Chris Wright.
Yeah, Wright. Very good at transitions, number one, and two, punches when most people aren't. Right away, awkward positions, things like that, when guys don't expect you to hit them.
Digs away to the body, then goes up to the head. Little shoulder pop there from Cook. Now to add to the massive lump on his forehead, there is swelling under the right eye. It's not going to be a pretty face tomorrow morning.
You all right?
Well, it's not a pretty face now.
Watch the knees, guys.
Referee just warning to watch the knees.
Come on, let's fight off the cage.
Straight to the groin area, tries to curl that one up over the shoulder. And a little shoulder thrust there from Wright.
Yeah,
1 minute 30 remaining.
Cook almost made a big mistake there, reaching between the legs of Wright, and Wright was throwing that left knee up high. Lucky he didn't get clipped with that one.
This is just not working for Len Cook. He's got to break off, he's got to get up these clinching position, get out of these double underhooks that Wright's got him tied up in. And he tries to switch it up with a takedown. Back to their feet.
Had the double overhooks, tried to hit a suplex and dump him. Was not able to do it. Wright very quick to get his balance back, get his hips off the ground, and come back up.
Cook throws 2 knees off the left, make it 3 in a row now. No knee guard here from Wright, so he's allowing himself to be scored on. 4 knees. 5 now. And you see Wright just hacking away, turning the knuckles in, hitting that tattooed side of the carcass of Len Cook. A lot of work from both men on the inside. Looking for wrist control now is Cook. Half a minute remaining in the fight.
Trying to lock
Cook
up that
is
arm.
struggling.
Trying to lock up that arm because he wanted to hit a throw again. He's tried 3 throws, all unsuccessful. Future reference for his for Wright's opponents down the road. Don't try upper body throws on him.
Knees now from Cook. Final 10 seconds. Can he break off and get a big shot free? He throws to the midsection and another knee. But it may be too little, too late for Len Cook. We go to the towels. We go to the judges.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Chris Super Cuda King Wright.
6-1-1 back in the winner's circle is Chris Wright.